This is vocabulary for lessons 10-9, 10-10, and 10-11 in signing naturally. The first sign is discuss. You want a flat hand shape on your non-dominant hand with your palm facing up. Scoot back a little bit. And a 1 on your dominant hand, and you're going to hit. Palm facing you on your dominant hand. Discuss. The next sign is a sign for suppose, like suppose we're going to go, or suppose this happens. It's also the sign for if. So you want an I hand shape, and you're going to tap near your eye. Suppose if. The next sign is hurt, which we've done before. You do 1 hand shapes, 1 palm out, 1 palm facing out, 1 palm facing in, and you twist, so you're rotating. The one that was out is now in, and the one that was in is now out. This is also a locative sign, so if your head hurts, it would go here. If your shoulder hurts, it would go here, etc. The next one is hire or invite. And you start this kind of loose C. It's not really a C. Relax a flat hand shape. That's what it is. All right. And then you're going to kind of grab and bring someone in. Invite. Scoot up a little bit. Invite. It means to hire. If you hire someone, you are inviting them. It also means welcome. All right, the sign for Europe. E, you do a little, on your dominant hand, you do a little flip, I guess, with your wrist and hit your head. Europe. 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 Actually, you might hit your fingers. Maybe it doesn't matter. Europe. Probably hit your fingers part instead of your thumb. Okay, so the next sign is happen. Now, we've learned happen before, but this is happen plus plus. That's how it's written in ASL gloss. So that means, of course, that you repeat the sign. When you repeat happen, 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 it means happenings or goings on or what's going on. Here's what's going on today. The next sign is to interrupt. So if you remember bother, it's like that, only one big movement. So kind of a flat hand shape on your non-dominant hand with your palm facing you. Dominant hand is also a flat hand shape, and your palm will be up, and bring it in once. Interrupt. There's kind of a little hook here. So palm kind of starts out or sideways a little bit, and then interrupt. I've also seen it interrupt. Fire. Now, avoid transfer error in English. Fire can mean several things. This fire means the hot flame type of fire, not to like lose your job. So fire is 2 5 handshakes with your palms facing you, and you're going to have fingers moving, wiggling your fingers, and you want up, 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 circular movements, like you're coming up, repeated, like a fire, right? Like flames kind of shoot up, right? Fire. Alarm, flat hand shape on your non-dominant hand, 1 hand shape on your dominant hand, not palms together. Palms are perpendicular, okay? So like that, all right? And then hit your alarm. Bing, 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 bing. Sirens are a claw hand shape like this, sirens. Bark, like a dog barking. So you want, what are these? Like kind of loose claw hand shapes maybe? And you're going to move your wrist. Bark, bark, bark. Ruff, 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 ruff. Okay, bark. Meow. 2 A hand shapes, palms together. You want your dominant hand on top because you're going to meow. Meow. Yell. This could be signed one-handed or two-handed, depending on the severity of the yelling, how loud it is or how big it is. So you want a claw hand shape, bent 5 hand shape, palm facing your mouth, and you're going to wiggle back and forth, I guess, as the sound comes out of your mouth, out into the world. Okay. Yeah. Yell. It can also be done two-handed. You're screaming. Tell or announce. This means to tell everyone. Tell all. You want to start with, so this is tell, like a directional sign, right? Tell you, tell me. If you're going to announce or tell everyone, you start with that same tell, but you're going to have a supporting hand as well, both one hand shapes, palms facing you. Then when you announce or tell everyone, your hands are like mirror image of each other. They end up doing the same thing. And your palms go out the other way. So palms facing you, palms away from you. Tell or announce. Tell everyone, I should say, or announce. Building. So you want two flat hand shapes, kind of bent in half, and you do one on top of the other. The idea is that you lay a brick and another brick and another brick and another brick to build something, right? Or wood or whatever it is, building. Okay, so slap, 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 slap. You may also see it with just a U hand shape, building. This is the sign for the verb, I am building something. This is the sign for the noun, we are in a building. The sign for no big deal, or like no problem. Two F hand shapes, relax your shoulders and your elbows. This is going to be a wrist movement, back and forth, back and forth. And you're going to want to have the expression, oh, no biggie, no big deal. The next one is anyway. Two flat hand shapes. And actually, it's kind of like building, come to think of it, only it's back and forth this way. Anyway, I was scared to do it, but I did it anyway. This also means doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, I was scared, I did it. All right, and then the last signs are related to a comprehension video that you will be watching. So we have God. So let's see, supporting hand, non-dominant hand, arm. It's going to be done like this, and relax it. And then you want your dominant hand, flat hand shape, on top with your elbow on top. Then what you're going to do is point your fingers out, and with your wrist with your wrist movement, point them up. Sorry, this is sometimes I don't have the right words. Sorry. So that's God. World, for a long time was initialized, but I've seen it not also. So we're going to start with the initialized because that's been around forever. So two W's, palms mostly to you, I guess. And then with your dominant hand, you're going to go around. You're making like a planet, a world, a globe. So it's world. And they are W's, so close those fingers. World. Not initialized, you may see world. World. It's kind of like class, but like, I don't know, it comes out instead of around. So world. The last sign is exceptionally skilled. So good. We'll define this a little more in an upcoming lesson, but you want an F hand shape and you hit your chin. It's so good. She's so exceptionally skilled at that. Okay. And there we have lessons 10, 9, 10, 10, and 10, 11.